Because what I really wanted to do was plot board so I could leave this place.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was
I
impossible.
am in it, basically. Come on. Tippity tap, let me out. All right. Hey, ghostly figures. Just gonna run past y'all if you don't mind. And assume none of you are real. Thank you very much. I got an apartment building to go visit. Oh, that music's making it sound to me like I'm getting actually attacked. I am getting actually attacked. Oof. Just one guy? Okay. They can't all be fake. I can dream.
It's closed. No. The building was condemned. Closed up.
Hey, man.
Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
Why are we not letting me in this time? Hey, phone guy? Are you maybe ringing the phone? Don't mind if I do. Okay. I mean, I guess Zane was the one on the phone, as we figured out. And we killed him? Question mark? We implied killing him at the very least. Do a nice big save real quick. Okay. How... Jeezy crazy. Do I think I need to find a key, or do I need to find an alternate entrance? I will say, upside of this week, my allergies definitely... They're still there. But not like they were. Okay, not that way. The amount of sneezing and stuff being completely stopped up in the mornings, etc., is nowhere near as bad as it was last week. Still worse than, 3 weeks ago, but... No, there's no new initiation stuff. There's a light up there. And I find the dark ball for that light ball. in hopes of it giving me a hint. I'm not seeing a ball of darkness frickin' anywhere. I know a lot of times you have to find like a way up somewhere, but that light ball also looks like it's really far away from like everything. Kind of tripping me out, honestly. Considering that sign right there for closed Casey, I would guess that's related to that sign. Means you would expect I would find a way, like, up or an angle this way. Guess it could be for Nightless Night instead, but... Point is, I feel like I'd have to go upwards to get the angle I need on all of that, and, I don't have a way up. Alright, I guess it's not impossible. The picture's way better on the new pad, that's good. Parliament Tower exists, like, right there. I guess the movie theater was kind of, like, behind it. Maybe I was supposed to go into Parliament Tower from behind. So coming back out the way I did was wrong. I just made a foolish choice by going, oh, let's go back to the main hub. It's gonna be one of those moments where it's probably, like, actually really simple, and I just... That's why it's not giving me a, like, hey, go over here, because... it shouldn't need to, or it assumes you wouldn't need it to. Oh, that apparently connects to the same spot. I took a longer path back to the front, but... Oh, there's a thingy right there I never got, huh? Well, that one I can at least find the little
Something kept me going.
dark ball for.
A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
Well, that one didn't give me a hint. Like a story beat I can use. What am I missing? What weirdly simple thing am I missing? I don't see a, like, thing to shine on to make it go boom. There's not, like, a darkness wall. Like, I could go back into the hotel and try to talk to Zane? But I think I kind of plot relevant said goodbye to Zane already. Killed Zane, so I don't know why I would need to speak to Zane ever again. I guess we can go into the hotel and see if it'll let me. Which one to use? Zane's room. This one. This is just the me killing Zane video again, right? I'm guessing? Or is this a new video? No, this is the... We watched this.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will
Yes.
shoot you in the head.
We watched that. So we got the movie ticket. Okay. No, we did Zane's film already. Let's just load. A minute ago. Well, I really hope this isn't a case of, like, when we ended last week, it more or less told me what to do and I just fucking missed it. Because it's been a week. Because that would be... unfortunate, to say the least. Well, if someone's feeling a desire to
The story determined where I could go.
check if I just fucking missed something dumb and obvious, feel free. I won't be mad. In fact, I'll probably do it myself in a little bit here if I don't see or find something. Alright. Is it gonna be one of these things where I have to, like... No, I can't sit down at that. Okay. Haven't even talked about going to the board game place this weekend yet. Went to the board game place with a couple buddies. We played Dune Imperium. Extremely, hey, the movies are big and popular, let's make sure there's a board game for them. But I actually liked the board game quite a bit. I think it was pretty good. Like, the other possible option is maybe this is locked out until I go further with Saga, but I'd be surprised. The game hasn't felt like it would do that to me. And if it did, I feel like it would be more explicit about it. Okay, so it actually might be... Hey, you have to do a Saga mission? Alright. I'm a little surprised. But let's find out how far we are in Sagas then, because I can't remember. Yeah. I would have expected the game to be a little more explicit about that if that was really the case, but... Halfway through the chapter, it's just going to automatically switch to him? Let's pick this up real quick. Where the hell did we leave off with Saga, I guess? Let's find out. Apparently we only went through 5, so we're about to do 6. I guess that's why. Alright. Fair. Fair, but I am still surprised that it wasn't more explicit.
Deer Fest was just
Wait, was that the right one?
corner.
Hold on.
Everyone in Bright Falls was
Was it?
The
Okay.
81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling.
But yeah, Dune Imperium.
Deer masks sold.
Uprising.
Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town list for its.
It's one of
modest
those
charm. The town expected a lot of tourists
resource
this year.
games, kind
The
of
show
like...
hung over the Deer Fest
I almost want to
population.
say a little bit like
Forecast
Seven
promised rain.
Wonders.
Fearful whispers.
At least
promised
my
no
memory of
rains.
Seven Wonders
The police
has
were
some
on high
similarity
alert.
there.
Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night.
But then they stapled on,
Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings. But to
I'll
cancel
tell you in a
Deer
minute.
Fest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious. Their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town. And the shadows poured in with it.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Deerfest and problems are gonna happen. Where the fuck am I? Oh, right, we were checking these parts that were like on the other side of the wellness center. Okay. So it reminded me a little bit of Seven Wonders in like how you are going about your goal, so to speak, like getting points, gathering resources, etc. But they kind of stapled a like Dominion style deck builder into it to kind of force you to figure out how to get to that Seven Wonders resource gathering and stuff in a way that I actually thought was pretty fun and just sort of made a lot of sense to my brain, and I did pretty well at it. I had fun. Nothing I can interact with in here. Pointing down at. That way? What am I looking for here? Arrows. Alright, well, let's start here.
Another locked box. There's another cult stash.
I need a light, apparently. Alright, it's 3 numbers. Okay. Arrow pointing this way. Arrow pointing that way. Those the red numbers I'm looking for, then? If they were in order, we'd go pointing sideways. Sir? Ow. Oh, there's a few of y'all. Oh, I didn't kill him? God dang. Considering how much sun is still out, you guys are surprisingly resilient.
Fucking monsters.
Okay. We're looking left, right, and that points this way, and then that pointed down, which showed me this red one. Down, down. That one's pointing that way. Where? Like up high, and that's why I missed it? It's all the way back up at the shed? It seemed like it was pointing this way, but... Not seeing red paint or arrows anywhere around this thing. Oh, cultists. More of you show up. Did I not just kill you lot? Ow. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Glad I had fun. I did. It seemed like a pretty cool game. I would definitely be willing to play it again. That's really all I did. Like, get out of the heat and go play that board game on Saturday. Everything else I did this weekend was just sweat sit around and sweat. The fuck is that one pointing? I mean, I would have loved for it to be even cooler than it was, frankly. The air conditioning was better than my house, but not incredible or anything. I cannot find whatever that last arrow is pointing to on this one. Was that an arrow I hadn't seen? Going back down? That must be the one I was missing. Where's this fucking guy? Sir. Jeez, crazy.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Inventory full. Single shot flare. I don't even have the flare gun on this person. Weird. Okay. Where was the bit I just missed? Way up here. Okay. So pointing away from each other, double down, pointing towards each other vertically.
Another locked box. There's another cult stash.
Right, I need to do something about my inventory. Should probably use this gun more is really what I need to do. Let's go ahead. Put some stuff in here too. Look how much more resources I have with this character, just generally speaking. Kind of wild. Up that one and free up that one. I would have been a little disappointed if everybody had resummoned already. We seem to be fine. That's rifle ammo, isn't it? I'd actually rather have extra rifle ammo later. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Progressing the game. Not just watching Yoten Yo. That's not all we're doing tonight. Now I have been watching a little bit of some of my friends playing the new Elden Ring stuff. That's the big hotness. Not a ton of it, but just a little bit. And I know y'all know my general feelings on Elden Ring. I don't think any of you are surprised that I wasn't like, ooh, we gotta jump on that immediately. But actually, some of the things I'm hearing about it are making me feel like maybe I ought to get on it sooner rather than later. One thing that I saw describing the game was it's like they put a Dark Souls game into Elden Ring. Which, like, I like Dark Souls more than Elden Ring, so if I can play basically a Dark Souls game and just have it bolted into Elden Ring, but not have to do the Elden Ring part of everything, you know, that is appetizing.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there,
You're not
they
interested?
must
I'm a little
believe they knew
surprised.
something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control.
I know we've all
Security was
enjoyed
joke.
various Dark
The
Soulsy
coffin was locked in
games.
delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster.
Uh-huh.
Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad.
Hartman went
FBC
into the
had
lake. I didn't
captured him,
realize that.
Interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
Okay. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing for them to have surmised, given everything. Where am I? Moving toward a ranger station. The other thing, though, that I've seen... Well, I guess I haven't seen it, but I heard about... There's apparently an item you can get pretty early on in that Elden Ring DLC. Or that, like, mystical physique or whatever. Wondrous physique, I think it's called. Where you get to, like, put those little buffs in and you can, like, drink it to get some buffs. They added in a new one of those buffs that apparently gives you blocking / parrying similar to how it functions in Sekiro. But it only gives it to you for 3 minutes at a time. But also, boy howdy, one of those things I said about that fucking game was, hey, there are bits of this game that feel like they are meant to be in Sekiro and not this game. And having that ability, even at 3 minutes at a time, I bet would have made some bits of that game a lot more fun for me.
More of those rhymes.
Yes, rhymes. Let's see if there's any dolls in the house first. What do we got here? Location arrangements, 1, 2, 1. Oh, that's just telling you, like, how many arrangements are in these areas. Pretty thorough when I find them. Acknowledged and understood. That goes for both of us. Attacked by a rabid animal in the woods. My attention, you both left your posts. Not supposed to do that. Okay. We overseeing watery. Don't make do. Okay. Hey there, Elkhead.
On greener pastures now.
Nice to see ya. Probably missed one or two of you somewhere in the game. That's okay. Nothing in the restroom. Surprisingly empty ranger station, all things considered. Alright, let's see what we can do about this poem. Alright. Child needs their mother to keep them safe. And a home as their hiding place. So, child at home. Because outside, the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell. Don't tell them go away. Give them treats and pray. They won't rock your house down to the ground. Give monsters candy?
Sure.
Alright, worked. Ding dong. Whose fucking footsteps are those? Oh. These footsteps. I let the monster into the house, I guess. Just in case. Alright, it went to the bathroom. No? Usually these give me a trinket. Where's my trinket? Oh, you came out of the bathroom.
Lots of charms lying around here.
New charm. Save you from death, but shatters once. Okay, yeah, we've had one of those. I haven't really been using them. Honestly, maybe I should. Little charm trinket things don't really seem like they're doing all that much, you know? Don't think I would miss my other effects. But yeah, look, I know I'm the first one to say, hey, Elden Ring was a bit long in the tooth for me. But it also has been almost 2.5 years. I never went back to play more of that game the way a lot of people did. Which also makes me fairly confident I probably did not hit the New Game Plus button on accident at some point. And, lastly, but not leastly, we played that game before I even had an improved video card on my old computer. So if the frame rate performance stuff was part of what made that game rougher for me, I've never given it a chance to find that out officially, so to speak. Percolator. Is there more than one guy standing there? What the heck? Okay, can I get some of my arrows back, please? There's too open world for people with completionist tendencies. I agree. But again, that's why some of this stuff I'm hearing about the DLC is making me like, oh. It's because, yes, it is still Elden Ring, obviously, but people describing it as a Dark Souls game in Elden Ring rather than more Elden Ring makes me say like, oh, so it's not as giant open world. It's going to still be a little bit more in that structure, but oh, this one just needs a key, huh? It's still going to have some of that Elden Ring structure, but not quite done the same way, I guess. What's this zooming in on? Pointing at like a wall next to some reindeer? Is there a wall nearby? Weird, out of place looking tree trunk compared to the rest of everything down here. You don't hear these things as much, that's fair. I just heard that on a podcast and I've seen a little bit of it that looks a little less. Here's a giant field and a million things. I've been to this one? Oh, this must have been the edge of the flooded area when I was coming the other way. Okay. Doesn't help me with that key. Unless I maybe already had the key and didn't realize it. That wouldn't be impossible.
Oh, another ride.
Hello. To the beach, a child went wandering. Pretty shiny rocks she gathered. But from the water, a monster rose. Horrible beast with pointy nose, flapping wings, dragging toes. The child was wrong. It was her mother all along. On a boat, grabbing a towel that's already gone. Well, let's try monster. Mother. Guess maybe child up here. It's actually the mother on the boat. No? Monster on the boat? Alright, how about child on the boat, monster on the beach? Did we do that? Maybe it's child picking up trinkets. There we go.
That's it. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Why are we saying oh shit on that one? Why does it sound like I'm in combat? Where? Who's trying to fight me? Oh. Bunch of people coming out of the water. Alright. Oh, it's that type of dude. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Not good.
Oh, there it is. Just when I decided I was okay. Where'd he run off to? Right there. Come on, pop out. Alright, I used up a shitload of my ammo, but we're fine. Hey there, monsters.
A charm for my bracelet.
New charm. Increase healing effectiveness. Ooh. You know, let's do that instead of max health. Make my healing better. Oh, that max health does way more than I expected, actually. Taking a look at the way that bar moved. That's a pretty big chunk, actually. Alright. I'll keep the max health. Picked up my dolls, good. Still not sure about that key, though. Or the chest that I forgot where it is. Up there. I just have a key I haven't used. No. Can't bolt cutter it. Can't screwdriver it. What was that? Optional? Investigate previous flooded area? Yeah, I've been doing that. These keys have pretty much always had some kind of indication to help find them. Usually with, like, glowy arrows. Can't think of what that one is pointing about to. Or trying to indicate, I guess. My best bet is like... maybe there was a picture in here that matched. Supposed to investigate the picture or something. Not really seeing that small guess I had panning out, though. Newspaper clipping. I would have expected the key to have been here when I looked the first time. You know, that's kind of the issue. And that one picture is like the only picture on these walls. So, okay. No idea. I guess that stash will just be... unknown. Fine. I don't need to 100% the game. It's fine. Gotta keep telling myself that. As much as I have been enjoying this one. Absolutely no need. Find every nook and cranny. Yeah, this is definitely one of those flooded areas, though. If I stay low, actually, maybe there's another spot I never checked. This was one that can send me into completionist mode easy. A lot of games can do it to me, let's be honest. I am a easy target, let's say. Or completionist-y tendencies.